Hi there.
What's going on, guys? For today, we're going to be talking about the 2017 Mexican earthquakes. It was a series of multiple different earthquakes that spread across the whole month of September, killing and injuring over 1,000, leaving multiple people homeless. Today, I'll be looking into this sad event and analyzing it. It should be noted that this devastating event had 3 different main earthquakes amidst of many shocks. The first main shock happened on the 7th at Chiapas in Oaxaca with a magnitude of 8.1. It killed over hundreds of citizens and injured about 300 people. This incident is documented as the second strongest earthquake ever for Mexico, but the biggest of the century. Then, after some aftershocks, the second major earthquake occurred on the 19th of September. It was near Morelos, Puebla, in Mexico City, and it reached a magnitude of 7.1. This earthquake was the one that killed the most people. Over 300 died and over 6,000 people were injured. Then, only 4 days later, back at Oaxaca, the final major earthquake took place. Here, only a handful of deaths occurred, but it was still traumatic for most, because with a magnitude of 6.1, this tremor did the most damage out of the 3. Now, as stated before, the first earthquake that happened at Chiapas in Oaxaca is currently marked as the #1 strongest earthquake for Mexico this century, and is the second strongest of all time. And all of these earthquakes has prompted many more implications of earthquake warnings and alerts for Mexico and its city. This can include more signs with instructions on what to do in earthquakes, brand new apps for iPhones that gives immediate alerts, and there's been more investments in scientific technology. Looking back to the 1985 earthquake and this earthquake, these two had a lot of similarities and differences. For starters, they both occurred in the same month of September. One of the earthquakes occurred on the same exact day, the 19th. In both events, there were lots of injuries and lots of destruction. However, only in the 1985 earthquake, it reached thousands of deaths. And in both, they had tsunamis and multiple people were displaced from their homes. I believe there were fewer deaths in the 2017 earthquakes because in 1985, everything overall was weaker compared to nowadays. From its early warnings to its final quakes, the 2017 Central Mexico earthquakes was an historic and terrifying event for the Mexicans. On its 32nd anniversary of Mexico's largest old earthquake, Mexico had a devastating earthquake that created records for the country. I believe it is something that many should look and study it, or at least acknowledge it. Thank you, and goodbye.